One of the signs of being successful at work means that you've become and you're staying sought after. So, Kare, what are some of the ways that our audience can be more sought after?
Well, it's important to remember our brain is a primitive brain. It has an instinct to survive, so we react sooner, stronger, and longer to what we're afraid of or we are irritated by than what we like. So one way to stay sought after and build a relationship is to respond to a problem, to help somebody else with a problem, something that concerns them, even more than an opportunity. So you can help them on an opportunity they want, but the one that'll be most indelible will be helping them prevent or solve a problem. Yeah.
So pain kind of trumps pleasure in this way? Is that sort of a way to think about it?
Yes, I think I'll leave it right there.
What are some pros and cons of this then?
Well, it goes to credibility, because if I do something unexpected that's contrary to things I've told you before at LinkedIn or elsewhere, then you wonder what else I may not be telling the truth on. On the other hand, if there's a special talent I had you didn't know about, and I stepped in and unexpectedly could help you, then you're going to remember it because it shows humility, perhaps. And you think, this person has many parts to them, a valuable ally.
Is there another way that you can stay sought after, maybe keep people coming back to us, being, infectious, perhaps?
Yes, to give people bragging rights, a way that they feel proud, that they want to show off or describe what they've done to help you or with you, and that makes a big difference. So if they're doing it, one way you can do is give them a way to want to praise you, to want to say in front of other people something that they did.
That's a social media principle. It's liking and commenting and sharing and recommending this to other people in posts, and a lot of content curation has a lot to do with that principle there. Well, are there other ideas you have here for getting our audience sought after?
Yes. When you're vividly specific in that recommendation, because you've seen recommendations, you've read a lot of them and done them, and you're a good example of this. When we specifically cite an example of someone's talents, it makes it more vivid, and we characterize specifically how it helped us, for example. Then we're shining a spotlight on them that's much more indelible and valuable to them. And when people read your very interesting recommendations you've done of others, I think it will pull them to your site because they'll be more curious about you because of the depth and care you took with that.
Wow. Does this get packaged into one of your famous little 1s or 5s or 7s, or you've got the unbelievable list, and it makes me always remember things when they're packaged in such a way?
I'm honored. Yeah, I believe it's packaged. John Gottman says for a relationship to do well, a marriage, that there has to be a 1-to-5 ratio of positive interactions to 1 negative at the best. And so when you're building a relationship with someone else, you want to make distinctively positive experiences they remember, they want to talk about, they strike home that this person wants to know me, I feel known by them. So I think that ratio is important for any relationship.
Well, you mentioned about being specific. So if I might say I'm really into Leonard Skinner, that's one thing. But if I said Freebird, that really brings it out to you. And I'll kind of leave it at that. In terms of being sought after and picking up our indelible principle from previously, Kare. Thanks for sharing your knowledge with us.
Oh, thank you, Mike.